Alrighty. Well, hello there. Welcome to Holy Moonlight Crusaders. I am J. Dylan Proctor, the Nazarene Preacher Man, and we're here to play some Star Tropics. And in this episode, which I believe is the 4th episode of playing through the game, we're going to be talking a little bit about music and some of the references that this game has, and also just the general structure of the music. So, as you heard, we got out of the sailing music, really fun, really light beats. Then you've kind of got the general island themes. You get in here, all the music is super fun. We're here looking for Captain Bell. When I say Captain Bell, we're really going to be looking more or less for his remains. And this music is so great. You basically have some C, F, and G chords being spelled out with a really simple melody made basically out of the C scale. Alright, so one of the things they have going here as well is MISO, My Bell, MISO. So if you are familiar with music, or you've spent any time even in school learning like Do, Re, Mi, Sa, Fo, La, Ti, Do, you get through all that stuff, how there's different, I guess English phonemes we use for to recognize the different steps in the scale. And you got that here. Which also means listening to what these people say here is very important because it's referencing music skills. So MISO, My Bell, MISO. So MISO would be part of that. So you have like Do, Re, Mi. Let's get out of here just for a second, because we're going to need to find a very bad attitude pirate. I guess the parrot is not out of here. The parrot pirate is not out here right now. Bell Cola. Well, they have some original dialogue. The second oldest in all the islands, 128 years. We got some Methuselahs around here. Captain Bell. Kind of makes me think of Captain Cook. Captain Cook got killed and eaten by natives, I think in Hawaii. He had kind of played into telling them he was a god, and when they discovered that he was not a god, they killed and ate him. So, the big lesson is, don't be an idolater. I guess everybody's kind of comfortable with you when you talk to them. They let you in. Look at this guy. He looks like broccoli. This also looks like a Nintendo character. There is, I think in either Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, or Skyward Sword, there's a character selling stuff that looks like this. You promise to keep it a secret? Within the game, yes. Outside of the game, it looks like it's being broadcast all over the internet, all over the world, so within reason, we will keep it a secret. Okay, I believe you. Listen carefully. In 1680, the British Captain Bell battled with pirates invading our islands. He blocked the strait by sacrificing his own ship, saving our islands. Since then, Captain Bell has been known as the Island Father. But he left a secret in his cave to open the strait. Like it's not easy to enter Bell's cave. You need the help of Peter. Well, let's go find this Peter. Would Peter happen to be? Peter I am, Alk. No gift, no chat. So we gotta find a gift for Peter. Does anybody know what a good gift for that bird would be? No gift, no chat for you. Yes, the bird is not a merciful bird. I don't think it's in here, so we're gonna go out a little bit further. Yes, thank you for that. We just want it in the boat. What sort of gift would you give a parrot if a parrot was demanding a gift in real life? You like something shiny? Oh yeah. Looks like a hidden passage there. And also this looks suspiciously like the sort of place where you would find a heart container. And it also is obviously a trail leading over this way, suggesting this right here would be a hidden path. And it is. To a dead end, evidently. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. Tell you what, though, while we're walking around, let me go ahead and share this other little video I did with you. So I'll have to mute that temporarily. I want us to take a second and appreciate the music from Star Tropics, because it's really catchy beats that are put together using really simple principles. It basically amounts to walking up and down scales and then spelling out chords. If I were to come over here to this Casio, leave behind that ELZ1 8-bit synthesizer, and show you that G minor scale, it's not that interesting, but yet that is the dungeon music from Star Tropics. All they do is they take out the E flat and play the D twice to make up for that, but that's basically a G minor scale. You add in a simple bass line of 1-5-1. And that second phrase that I played there is basically either walking up and down the scale or playing a chord. And that's really how all the music in the game is. You find other pieces that are just spelling out chords. And again, you're either walking up and down the scale or spelling out a chord. Star Tropics music, it is really simple, and it reminds us that music, it is as fixed as the laws of physics, but it can come together to create really compelling melodies. So we'll end there. Alright, and I don't know how good of a job I did of mixing all those different things together audio-wise. Probably pretty terrible. If you couldn't hear the little video clip I shared with you, please do let me know. I can throw that back in there again later. I made that earlier. Please give him the word. Yes, give him gift. Yes, gift. You know, he's kind of like the Pickle Pea Pumperon from Dark Souls. Oh gosh, I needed those words. Alright, so we're going to go back. Do me so far, do me. We're going to take a screen capture of that, because if you were playing this game originally, you would have needed to write this down as a note. When it says, do me so far, do me, this is doing do me so far. So that would have been very important. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Very important. So yeah, there's a lot of little interesting quirks in Star Tropics. We're rolling on, and it looks like Tradesman Tyler has left. If you're out there in the chat, you'd like to talk with me, please do. Send me your thoughts, questions, and comments. They are always appreciated. Or even if you want to discuss any other topics. If you'd even like to call in, if you'll hit me up in the chat, we can set that up on Facebook. I'm here. We can talk with anybody about anything. Within reason, of course. You know, within reason. We must be wise as serpents, innocent as doves. Okay, so. So, evidently, this is not the correct path forward. Fog walls. They thought they would have me stumped. Okay, so here we are. This is really cool, and this is why I wanted to restart the stream from the last episode we did. Great-grandpa was Captain Bell's pet parrot. I thought they were going to say there for St. Peter's great-grandpa was a parrot, which makes sense. Alright, so we had that do me so far. Do me. So do, re, mi, so, fa. Alright, so, do. Do. Oh, it is it. Well, we gotta restart. It threw me off because it didn't say anything there for a second. So, again, looking at the scales, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So let's roll back in here and get this. Alright, so do. This would be re, mi. Do, mi so far. So do, re, mi, fa, sol. Do, re, mi. So do, mi, so. And so now we need fa. Do, re, mi, fa. And then do, mi so far, do, mi. So there you go. If you see, if you're playing this, it needs the knowledge of music a little bit. The way they build that in there, and like they don't hold your hand for it, is pretty cool. This is a very aspirational game. It's expecting you to have some knowledge of music to get through this, which is kind of cool. Very cool indeed. A lot of cool things about this game, but that in particular. And they may think that I'm duped by this, but they betrayed themselves. Here we go. There we go. You know what? I may upload that other video I did separately. Just have a little something out there. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes on Star Tropics music. The Star Tropics music is cool. Now saving. Though we should save too. Actually, you know what? That is a great place to wrap this up. Just for now. Simply because, well, I just kind of wanted to put some barriers around that and isolate the whole music-related thing in Star Tropics. the music in this game is so fun. And I know I've said this several times before, but just to throw it in here in this episode as well, because I don't think I mentioned it in this one. Star Tropics, the music is great, especially for someone who's learning music. And even if you're on the beginner, intermediate, or expert level, regardless of where you're at, listening to it by ear, being able to play it out, because it's really simple chord stuff, and it kind of trains your ear to hear pitch really well. And also it takes some very basic principles and allows you to work those out musically. So I love the music in these games. It has a wonderful charm to it. And it's just phenomenal. Somebody write a letter to Nintendo and say, bring back the Star Tropics franchise. We need more of Mike Jones. And we really need games in the genre, just like we need movies in the genre of like Jurassic Park, where you kind of feel isolated. The platforming game that's not just Mario, but it is exploratory. It's got a little bit of Indiana Jones, but you're not just here to fight a bunch of monsters, but you're here to make calculated jumps. But not to the point where it's like the Mario level non-stop doing that, but where it's more like the classic Tomb Raider, something like this. Alright, well, we're going to wrap up this episode for now. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being here with you. And on that note, God love you, and have a blessed day.